Hello guys, your boy Jordan is back, and today we will watch a very interesting game which I played on Monday this week against DauT. Okay, and the reason I'm showing this video is because when I was streaming it live, there were so many people asking me to review it, but at that point of time I was continuing to ladder, so I didn't really have the time to analyze it. But I thought, hey, let's give some good content to YouTube and analyze it now and upload it on YouTube. So that's where we are right now, guys. So let's jump into it. We're playing on a very interesting map, as I think. We're playing on Gold Swamp. And I'm playing as Mongols, and DauT is playing as Japanese on this map. I will fast forward a bit. So what is the most important thing about this map? We have shores all over the place here in the middle, and some fish is there as well. However, not too much. It's very little considering how many fish there are in other maps, right? Also, one of the main aspects of this map is that you have, like in Gold Rush, a lot of gold in the middle. So eventually your plan should be to take control of this middle in order to get the extra golds, right? So I'm playing here in the blue trunks as Mongols, as already stated, and DauT is playing as Japanese in the red trunks. So, in general, the Civ matchup is very interesting because Japanese are extremely strong on those kind of hybrid maps because they have a very versatile build with their reduced cost of lumber camp and mining camp, and also their fish. They are stronger. They have 120 HP instead of the 60, which other civilizations have. So definitely very strong for Japanese there because they are able to... Is DauT going to lose the village or no? Because Japanese can safely fish and, can delay their uptime a bit. Mongols, on the other side, though, they're pretty fast into upping because of their hunt bonus, right? So therefore, I think early game Mongols should have the little advantage there, but Japanese over time should be a bit stronger here. Okay, so as this game was very, very tough, I remember playing it, obviously, as it's a few days ago. I wanted to analyze what has happened there. So, I'm starting with second dock, so I want to take control of the water as soon as possible. And DauT is doing only one dock, however he's placing a barrack in the middle. So he is opting to go for some militia kind of shenanigans. Luckily for me, I was able to scout that, right? DauT also saw that I saw it. So you always have those kind of mind games in your head. However, he's just going for 3 fishing boats, and now the men or militia are approaching me here. But that's all no problem, because I was anticipating that after I scouted it, walling myself at home, taking some nice shots on the militia as well. So it was not too bad overall. Overall, I think I killed, like 45 HP lost for him approximately. That's very nice. However, on water, I'm having the slight advantage here, taking care of his fishing boats, and yeah, let's see. So the man-at-arms are not able to enter here, and in the meanwhile, I'm not doing the best job here in micring. Okay, now I refocus it, and that's something DauT likes to do. If he goes for that kind of build, he just goes for a front dock. Wasted demo here by him. For front dock, so he has 2 docks himself, right? And he's already starting to produce farms. I was rather late on that one. I have 7 villages queued up and no farms producing. So that's also not the best thing. Which will lead to me having a slight later cast age time. You always want to be careful here with those kind of shenanigans, because those demos, they can really wreak havoc on your fire galleys. It's pretty annoying. And the men-at-arms, they were able to enter here. I didn't show that, but they didn't really deal too much damage. Okay, so let's see. We still have our fishing boats, that's nice, I'm repairing them. But as I'm very busy also microing here, I'm kind of forgetting about these good boys. And oh, that's obviously always a bad one. Completely forgot about these and then ran into those. Okay, I feel like I'm overcommitting now on water, right? I don't really have a clue how many docks he has, and therefore I should, you know, scouting is so important, right? On those kind of maps, you really want to know what your opponent is up to, and, you know, I was trying to make an offense here, but didn't really work out. And the good thing is, DauT was not really walling himself, but, and I have never scouted that, right? So that's definitely a bad mistake by me as well. I always want to keep your scout alive and keep track of where your opponent is, what he's doing, right? That's so important. Scouting has been one of my biggest mistakes the recent times. That's definitely something I have to work on. Mandatory. So I remember my economy was really bad. I have not the biggest economy here. Now even he is raiding me there, which was pretty annoying as well. And yeah, building a second TC, winning water eventually, but at that point of time the fish is already gathered, you know. It's not like it will give you a huge boost anymore, so it's not a big deal. And yeah, let's see, I have second TC, DauT has not added one yet, he's about to get the second one now. So I should be ahead in the village account, right? 49 to 43. Yeah, that's very nice, I would say. DauT even learned to micro. I still have to get used to that. I always remember him playing, you know, just like casual and hope for the best, pray to the Lord, so to say. Okay, so I've added the third TC, so has DauT, I assume, yeah. So we are currently now pumping out villagers from 3 TCs, right? I should have the lead, right? Yeah, 8 villagers more. That's good. Like, I would say the start was definitely better for me with my strategy, even though there were definitely times where I could have handled that much better. And he's adding a 4th TC now, so he's really going for a strong boom, right? That is his game plan. And what is my game plan? I'm building 3 TCs, so that's all, right? And I've always felt like my economy was lacking. I definitely need to... You can see there's so much gold piled up for me, so I was really bad in managing my economy properly. So that's something I really have to work on. Must be much smoother. And now he also comes here with the 7 crossbows, and they were pretty annoying. They idle my farms here a bit. And I was also very late on wheelbarrow. I made wheelbarrow when I had 74 villagers, which is way too slow. And now he gets the conversion, I assume. Yeah, just knack of time. And here, that was a very nice raid by him, right? He's catching up to the villager count because he has 4 TCs pumping. And now I have to move all this wood line. Right, that was very nicely done by him. Now I realize that he has ballistics already, right? Yeah, he has ballistics already. I noticed this while fighting, and now I had to rush out the siege workshop. So one way to prevent that is building outposts here on the sides. It doesn't cost you too much time, and it's a good way to approach it because that way you can see if your opponent is approaching you. Like for example here on the right hand side. Build the outpost, right? Okay, so one main focus is of course, as I already mentioned, the middle. I'm going for the middle right now. And what is DauT's response to that? So he's going water as well. And the good way is I was able to block him, right? And was able to kill some villagers. So that was very nice. Nice timing from my side. I mean, it was easy because I knew it was going to come, right? And now he's kind of struggling because he has to rush out the castle here. And how's the villager amount looking like? 108 to 105. So we're completely equal in that regard, but I guess I don't have hand court yet, and he does. So definitely a good thing for him. And I remember, yeah, I did. That's something which I've been doing a lot since I came back. Due to the multi-queue, I rely so much on the multi-queue, and if it's about technology upgrades, I lose track of these. So I need to pay more attention to my technology upgrades, right? I have to wait for one fire ship to be produced until I start the research, which costs me, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds. And that's a lot, right? Okay, getting conscription. I don't think that's a good move. I should build 1-2 traps first and then get conscription. I guess that would have been smarter. Yeah, so I have 5 dogs currently producing. While he has... How much does he have? 2, 4, 6. Okay, he has 6. I mean, water is still on my favor, right? And now he's building a tower here, which I saw eventually. And I really like the way he has done that, just by going for those towers. I'm thinking about it myself. Should I have gone for towers myself? I don't really think it's needed. What was my biggest mistake in this game so far, and I still remember it from last time? Economy. I had such a bad economy. I have 129 villagers, 5 of them idle. I have so many villagers queued up, 1,000 food. I could have easily transitioned into hussars, right? And that would have helped a lot. I could have raided him so much, right? Don't focus too much on water. Transition into land units as well. I mean, you could make the point that, okay, I had to fight for the water here. Makes sense because I want to keep control of the middle, yes. However, I need to be faster with my game plan, right? I have to have a better focus of my economy. It's really important. Okay, getting rid of the trap here. And now Yasama towers of Japanese, they are freaking scary. They're really scary indeed. And that was kind of bad by me. I lose so many traps just because of the fire galleys, because they were positioned a bit bad. So I need to really pay more attention to those kind of things. The subtle things, which, you know, are super important. I was also a bit annoyed by the pathing of my fire galleys. They are, you know, maneuvering very stupidly in my opinion. Do I have ballistics? Oh yeah, this was the game where I had ballistics. Way too late. Also, when you're on water and you have those kind of situations, you want to have heated shot. That's important. So for now, I think the situation is still in my favor because I have the gold. Doubted myself, we completely overbooked, right? That was not necessary. But you can see he's spreading out much more than I do, right? I'm kind of singled up in a very small position while he's taking control of everything. Has he scouted that? I wonder. No, he has not. What a noob. So yeah, again, placing the traps here in a very bad position. And yeah, I was kind of overwhelmed. I was really overwhelmed. Yeah, I used that demo against the Siege Workshop, that's the way to go. It's called efficiency, guys, it's called efficiency. So we have a fight here. And what was DauT trying to do? He was trying to go for galleys while adding the demo ships himself, right? But the fire galleys, they have just melted everything here. Fire galleys are just so extremely strong in those kind of situations. I lost that castle, unfortunately, because I didn't have the market. And I also didn't have enough on gold. You can see, I'm completely overbooming. I have 156 villagers. I have 18 idle. What the hell? Just stop producing villagers. And fix your idols. Look at that. My economy is so bad. It's so bad for what I'm doing, right? So bad. If I have 18 villages less, the idols ones. Okay, how much do I have? 138, right? Okay, it's easier to do math when you're not live streaming. 138. Even that is too much. You want to have around 130. 130 is totally fine. And then get some hustlers. Get manga dice. You don't need so much on water because you're winning there. How much do I have queued up there? Yeah. I told myself I need to stop using multi-queue so much and switch. How do you say that? You know, go through all the buildings to have a better understanding how much you have queued up. I guess that's better. So yeah. And then meanwhile, still securing the gold here, but you know, DauT is preparing a push here. And DauT is playing that extremely well. You know, he's very, very intelligent. The way he's approaching things. And now the pressure's on. The pressure's on. I see those ramps. Now I'm kind of panicking because I was like, okay, he's going to the ramps and skirms because he's expecting my manga dice. How do I counter that? I'll go onagers. Right? But he has already light caps transitioned in. So these are good to snipe onagers, I heard. So yeah, he's putting on the pressure here on the left and then right hand side. And while I obviously have the middle, right? But his economy is just so great, right? It's so much better. If I have my base until there and there, it's a different game. But I was pinned down so hard. I lost 4 onagers just for nothing here. Like, just throw it away. Here, DauT, you can have them. He obviously appreciated that gift and then took that one. So yeah, it's a nice display of how you can still win games even though you don't have the middle, right? Just you have to hope that your opponent is lacking the economy and is making the wrong moves, which I have done in this game, right? I definitely have done that. Okay. So as you can see now, raiding is going on and on. He's not making a move to go back onto the water. And yeah, I'm getting a nice massive manga dice, but I was not even having the economy to sustain elite manga dice. I just did not. I have one more TC. I have 116 villages now, which is fine. That's a healthy amount. But 20 of them are idle. At this point of time, it's just a mess. It's just a complete mess. Right. And building another onager, which did nothing. Like, yeah, I don't know. Definitely. At that point of time, it was already over. You can see at the minimap, I was maybe having 20% of the map. DauT has the rest. So yeah, that's usually not a good way to do it. Of course, I will always trade more efficient than him, right? But his units, they don't cost gold. He doesn't care. He just spams them out all the time. He doesn't care. Alright. Those light caps, they are even good against fire galleys. I didn't know that. Yeah, this map, like halberdiers and light caps, they're doing very well against fire galleys by the looks of it. I have to say. With armor at least. And now DauT is making his move back on the island. Or in the middle, let's say it like that. You could refer to it as an island. Yeah. And so now trying to get more and more of the space here, but at that point in time it's already very dire. And yeah, trying to get still more and more of the island. But at that point of time, the only resource I had was gold. I mean, gold is great, it's the most important resource. But if you don't have any other resource except gold, that's not a good match. except you're going for monks only, but on those kind of maps I would not suggest that. And now you can see DauT is gaining more and more control of the water. I'm not able to reproduce 100 pop, lost too much on the island or my own land. And yeah, DauT will be able to close that out now, guys. That's just the way it is. Last stitch effort from my side, but at that point of time I realized, okay, game has fallen out of my hands, so to say. Now taking care of the last castle. I just couldn't believe it, that I neglected my economy so much. Now he's gonna trap that, and there's absolutely nothing I can do in that point. Last try from my side, but I realized, okay, this is over. Turn to map. Even giving him a well played because I felt like, okay, he definitely played this one well, considering the situation he was in. And yeah, he didn't give up. He just continued playing, even though he didn't have the middle, and rightfully he did that. Okay, guys, so I think biggest mistake was... So I think two mistakes I've done in this game. Economy, lack of economy throughout the entire game. It started in Fuel Age already, especially in Castle Age and Imperial Age. I had very bad economy. I need to pay much more attention to that. It's really, really important. One of the most important things which distinguish me now compared to when I was at my A game was the focus on economy. I remember back in the days when in 2013, I had such a great focus for economy, right? I paid at least 2 or 3 times more focus on the economy. So I need to establish that again. So that's the third thing. Second thing, that's a minor thing, build outposts on the sides, especially if you have the middle, because then you will always be able to anticipate or see what your opponent is heading toward you. And yeah, try to get some scouting information, because I had none in this game after my scout died. So always want to keep your scout available. There is really important as well. Okay, guys, let's look at the stats real quick. We have, of course, much better trades for me because I had the quality units, but that's not what matters. Economy, you can see we have more than twice more food collected by DauT. More is twice, no, almost twice. Yes, almost twice. More wood collected. Stone, gold, obviously from my side, but yeah, was by far not as much as I needed there. Technology. Does anyone ever look at technology? I don't. Oh yeah, export map 93 to 60. That's crazy. Villager I 161. I could slap myself for that. Also, he had the relics. So yeah, guys, that was the game. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Would appreciate it if you leave me some comments what you think about the game, and if you give it a thumbs up. And guys, I hope we will see each other very soon. Bye, guys.